Welcome to the lecture series of Mechanics of Solids. In this lecture, we are going to learn about type of forces. Outline of this session. In this session, we will learn about classification of forces on different bases. So let us start it. Let us start with contact force, or we can say surface force. Here in this figure, we can see a block of weight W1 is there, over which another block which is having weight W2 is lying. So W2 is applying some force on W1 and W1 is also applying some force on W2. In addition to that, one pulling force P is acting on this body. So all these forces which are produced by direct contact of body, this kind of forces are called contact forces, or we can say surface forces. Now let us define it. So we can define the contact force as the force produced by direct contact of bodies. We can say these forces are pull or push type forces. If we give example, we can say the weight exerted by one body lying over the another body. Another example is there, the force exerted by air on the aeroplane. So these are the surface forces or contact forces. Let us move ahead. So here we can see one body is there which is subjected to two equal opposite axial forces which are trying to pull the body. Due to these forces, some resistive force is developed inside the body. Here this resistive force developed, that is due to the cohesion between particles. So this force holds together the particle forming the rigid body. So this R force is not by any external agent. It is not by any contact. Let us try to understand in different way. Here one block is there which is having weight W1. So due to the gravitational force of earth, the force of m1 into g is acting on the body. This force is acting in vertically downward direction towards the center of earth. So this kind of forces which are acting on a body without any direct contact, these forces are called body forces. So we can say the body forces are the force produced without contact of body. Now let us define it. So we can say the force produced without contact of bodies is called body force. Here in this figure we can see R is the internal resistive force applied in the body. This is called body force. Other example of body force are gravitational force. So we can say gravitational force is the force exerted by earth on a body. It does not require any medium, always directed in vertically downward direction. Let us take some more example. Another example are magnetic force and electric force. Magnetic force is the force developed between two magnetically charged bodies that are called magnetic force, and electric force developed between two electrically charged bodies that are called electric force. So all these forces are the example of body forces. Let us move ahead. So here we can see in this figure a beam is there. This beam is subjected to two loads. One load is acting at single point only, which is having magnitude of 20 kilonewton, and another force is spread over the entire beam with rate of 6 kilonewton per meter. So this first force which is acting on a single point as compared to a large beam length, so it is called point load. And this load which is distributed over the entire length of beam, or we can say which is distributed over the large area, it is called distributed force. So let us define this. The force acting at a point is called point force. And distributed force, when force is distributed over large area, it is called distributed force. The example of Another example of point force is a force exerted by a man standing on the platform. We can say the force exerted by tire of a car on the road. And distributed force, the example of this force is water tank resting on the ground, because this water apply force over the large area. So let us move ahead. We can see a bar is subjected to two equal opposite axial forces which try to push the body. These forces are applied on the body by some external energy. So this kind of force is called external force. And due to this external force, inside the material, some resistive force will develop due to the cohesion between the particles, which try to retain the shape of body, which try to react the forces. So this kind of force which develop inside the body, that is called internal force. So let us define it. So here we can say a force exerted on a body by some external agent is called external force, and the force developed inside the body by virtue of the cohesion of particles to retain its shape and size is called internal force. A force is considered internal or external depending upon the boundary of body. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubt or query, please write in comment box. I will try to solve it. Thank you. Thank you very much.